I see you. I see.
I bring it down like.
I see you. I see.
I bring it down like.
Lofi Poli Sci, how we doing out there? Low Fidelity Studios coming at you out of New Orleans. And what's going on in your world today? Right into the show and let us know. Alright, down to business. Got that wild cherry Diet Pepsi, and I got my bubblicious bubble gum, and I got that feeling. I got that feeling. It's time to talk about the United Nations and Haiti. And what's the problem? What's the problem here? So, broken record, turntable, scratch and rewind, and replay as we say the over and over and over again. In summer 2021, Haiti's president was assassinated, and the country plunged into a civil war against gangs everywhere. In the past 4 years, every single elected official that was left after the president was assassinated has now finished their term in office. Elections have never been had, and the government is completely run by non-elected people. And that's really to say that the government doesn't run shit at all. The government doesn't run. There is currently an interim president that was appointed in August, but he's not having any more success at beating the gangs in the Civil War than anyone else that was before him. Now, let's rewind those words and those notions about a civil war against gangs? And the government can't do anything about this? For years, since the president was assassinated in 2021, and all this started happening, Haiti has been asking for years, begging the international community and the United Nations to help out and to send them peacekeeping forces, or anything, just to help. And finally, after 2 years of waiting and begging, the United Nations decided to act, and the United Nations Security Council gave the go-ahead for a peacekeeping mission to help stabilize the country, led by Kenya with the help of several other countries' police officers as well. Now, that mission and those officers and soldiers were sent about 15 months ago, so over a year ago. Now, that force was supposed to be about 2,500 people. But it never even reached 1,000. And they have not been able to win. They haven't been able to do much at all. The gangs are still overpowering. And at the United Nations meeting last week in New York City, New York, the interim president of Haiti stood up and said, paraphrasing here, so mind you that, "Yo, United Nations, what the fuck? Haiti's in chaos, the people are terrorized, and the UN forces never amounted to what they were promised to be, and the world hadn't done anything about it." Now, the president said that Haiti needs 2 things. First, more troops, more police officers, more help. Because if the world is serious about helping Haiti win the civil war against the gangs, it's time to act. Because the country's already lost. It needs a win. The people need a win. And secondly, France, we're going to say it just as the president said it. It's time to pay up and pay reparations for the bullshit you did. In 1825, France forced Haiti to pay 150 million gold francs. As the interim president put it, it was a ransom that drained its economy until 1947, and it was a ransom for the recognition of independence. Now, let's be clear. The president said 1947, but no. Haiti never recovered economically. So, Haiti's asking for France to pay up and for the United Nations to send 5,500 more troops. Now, last week, and I haven't heard anything meaningful from France, but maybe they will respond, we'll see. But this week, the United Nations Security Council voted and signed an agreement to create that new force of 5,500 UN peacekeepers and send them into Haiti. And can we all get a collective about fucking time? But United Nations, but Security Council, you get no applause for doing something late that you may not even ever do. Because the UN, they said they would originally send 2,500 troops, but they sent fewer than 1,000. Now they're promising 5,500 troops. But will they send that many? And how long will it take? There's so many questions surrounding all of this. And yes, it's a step in the right direction, for sure, definitely. But this does not mean that things are going to get better next week just because the UN signed this agreement. Things won't get better next month, or the month after that, and likely, even if everything does go well. Maybe things don't start getting better until next year. This new force has to be created. The countries have to volunteer their own forces to make up that 5,500. Those forces then have to be trained for the conditions in Haiti and to fight the gangs. Then orders have to be drafted up for everyone, resources have to be provided and distributed to all 5,500 troops, and then everything and everyone, all the people and supplies, have to be sent into Haiti. And then, quite literally, the fighting begins for those UN forces. And look, Lofi, we've been talking about Haiti for a long time on the show. We've been following every turn it makes. And while we are hopeful that things will get better, something different has to go down this time. Something different has to take place. And let's hope the UN sees that too. And let's hope that for the people of Haiti. Eyes open, ears to the ground. Lots going down. Catch us on Instagram and YouTube to write into the show. And don't forget out there to eat your cereal with a fork and do your homework in the dark. Love you, Lofi. And this, just a snap of what's going on in the world today.
I bring it down like.
Always remember that Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be.